Hello, welcome to Tech with Praise James. In this channel, I explain artificial intelligence and machine learning jargon through storytelling. Today, we're going to be talking about two terms you must have heard someone mention anytime they're talking about AI: machine learning and deep learning. Now, the reason why I'm having this conversation is because people tend to use both terms as synonyms, but are they the same thing? Or is deep learning just a fancier way of saying machine learning? By the end of this video, you will know the real difference between machine learning and deep learning. So stay with me to the end, besties. Now let's dive deeper into both terms. We're going to discuss what they mean, how they work, and their differences, like what you need to know next time someone asks you what's the difference between machine learning and deep learning. So let's start with machine learning. What is machine learning? Machine learning is simply teaching computer programs to learn from data without giving them explicit rules, like how you do in software engineering. So in software engineering, when you want to teach a program to do something, you always have to say things like, if this happen, do this. But in machine learning, no, you don't give it explicit rules. You give it data, it learns from that data, and then it's able to make predictions, produce outcomes. So for instance, let's say you want to predict the prices of houses in Nigeria. You feed the machine data like number of rooms in houses, the age of the house, the location, and then the machine is now able to learn pattern and is able to tell that houses that are older are less pricey, and with this information it's now able to predict future homes. There are different types of machine learning algorithms for different type of tasks. You have decision trees, you have linear regression, you have support vector machines, SVMs, and there are different types of machine learning. You have supervised, semi-supervised, unsupervised. I have videos on these types of machine learning. One thing I want you to know about machine learning is that humans determine the features that are relevant. So let's say you have a data set of different factors that affect house price. Now, the factors like number of bulbs is not as relevant as number of rooms. So you as the human, you're not the one that will tell the machine that, oh, I want you to focus more on the number of rooms. Okay, so one distinguishing factor about machine learning is the role that the human plays in making these machines produce tangible results. Now let's go to deep learning. What then is deep learning? Deep learning is basically going further from machine learning. So instead of us humans being the ones to decide the most important features, deep learning lifts that burden. It wants to take care of it. It's like, leave me alone, I got this. Okay, so it uses what we call neural networks, and neural networks are basically layers of interconnected nodes, and these layers, data passes through these layers that have weights. So weights are basically what shows the importance or relevance of a particular feature. So those weights keep adjusting until it gets to the final layer. By that final layer, the system now knows the most important features to use, or the most important features that will influence its decision. So in the house price example, this means that deep learning will automatically figure out that, oh, the age of a house and the location of a house actually affects the prices of houses in Nigeria. So you don't have to spell it out. The machine will do the whole thinking process. So let's look at the key differences between machine learning and deep learning. Number one, feature engineering. So like I said earlier, machine learning requires humans to make decisions of the features that are important or relevant to the use case of the system. But deep learning can figure out these features from the raw data. Number two is data requirement. Machine learning can work with smaller data sets, but deep learning requires large amounts of data if you want it to have any tangible results. Number three is computation. Machine learning can run on your laptop, but deep learning usually requires more computation power because calculations are heavier. That's why you see the use of things like GPU, which is graphic processing units. Where will you see machine learning and deep learning applied? You see machine learning used in spam detection with the customer segmentation, credit scoring, and then you see deep learning in virtual assistants like Alexa, Siri, and you see it in recommendation systems that Netflix uses to decide the movies that are best for you. You see it in self-driving cars like Tesla. So those are the different applications of machine learning and deep learning. So what I want you to take out from this video is that machine learning is up there and deep learning is a section of machine learning. There are different machine learning algorithms that I mentioned earlier. There are different types of machine learning, but deep learning is a branch, it's like a subsection of machine learning. They are not synonyms, but they are applied in the same space. But no, do not use them interchangeably. If this video helped you to understand the difference between machine learning and deep learning, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye guys.